Hi guys, I know I've been gone for quite a few months, as I think it's quite a few months since I last did my video, and as some of you will know, who I'm friends with on Facebook, my mum passed away a while back, and just haven't bothered with anything, you know. As a few of you know, Mum's been an important part of my life. I've been looking after her for 6-7 years, and then suddenly she's gone, and that has changed me a lot. My whole life has changed drastically, and not for the best, unfortunately. And my good friend Peter Reynolds from Scotland just posted a video just now saying that he's going to be stopping collecting next year, as he's going to be reaching the not so good age of 60. Sorry, Pete, to say that, but you know, I will be there one day, mate, the same as you. You know, and funny thing was, I made that decision a while back. I thought, oh, when I'm 60 I'm finished, but unfortunately I'm not going to wait that long. That's another 4 years for me, and I can't keep going on for another 4 years. I mean, I've slowed down on my collecting anyway, and probably since my mum died, I think I had an odd occasional book or a magazine, but I haven't bought nothing. I think really it's put life into perspective for me, and there's more to life than me collecting. You know, I'm sick of looking for stuff. I'm sick of trying to outbid people all the time, and that it's never ending. You're waiting for the postman all the time, and you got to think, oh, have I got something coming today? Do I need to be here? Or I'll have to go down to the sorting office to pick it up. You know, I can't be dealing with that rubbish. I can't be dealing with that anymore. I'm fed up to the teeth with wondering when something's going to come, bidding for people, and some of the stuff is just a ridiculous price, and I ain't doing it anymore. I'm just going to get little tiny things now, small things now, until I finish altogether. I totally understand where you're coming from, Pete, and you've made probably a good decision in the end, and believe me, I might even be stopped before you. I know I've got a lot of people on here watch me on the videos and on YouTube, and a few of you have been asking why you haven't done videos and that, and probably some of you don't know that my mum died, because obviously I'm not friends with everybody on Facebook, so only people on Facebook would know that. So, but today I just done a quick video, a couple of things I have had come recently. That Game of Death book from Ricky Barker, or Baker, whatever you want to call, the Redux hardback book. Had that come a couple of weeks ago, and that's a nice book. I like anything Game of Death. As I've said to you before, black and white pictures in there. There's colour stuff in here as well. Mostly black and white in this book. There's colour stuff as well, look. But it's a nice book. That's the hardback version. And today I had the other one, the Eastern Heroes one, Game of Death one, Bruce on the cover. The same black and white colour, bit of a mixture of stuff. Just something about the Game of Death. Love the Game of Death. I know it gets slagged off, but I don't give a toss. I like the movie. I don't care what they did with it. It's history, innit? I mean, let's be honest. It was 1978 when they done it, and the stand-ins and that, you know, wasn't brilliant, but you know, who cares? Bruce was in the movie, and that's all that. It went right at the end. That's all I care about. You know, that's the softback book, and you got that little, probably a little bit bigger than an A4, maybe A3, like Game of Death Redux. I quite like that actually. I'd like that framed actually, but where the hell am I going to put it? Joke. There's some photos in there. Got the little Game of Death envelope, look. Might put that envelope in my missing Game of Death stuff in there. And you've got like characters from the movie. Can't see see that, can you? One of the guys who was helping Bruce down in Santo. Hakim with his robe on there. Abdul Charim Jabbar. Hapkido guy. One and only Bruce. And one of the other one. James Chang, I think his name is, something like that. I don't know. I think that's his name. Well, that's a little Game of Death one. It's similar to the one you like with similar to the one that they had the Fist of Fury photographs in, and the Green Hornet one, which I had as well. And you get a little DVD. I think it's a DVD. Is it a DVD? It's either, oh, it's a documentary actually. Death by Misadventure. I don't know if that's the ode one. I had another documentary, an ode one of that, but I don't know. But there's a little DVD in there, I think it is, what come with it. The same as like he did with the other ones. He's chucked a little CD in there or a DVD. To be honest, I've never even put them on. I've had so much going on in these last few months, you know, with my mum going, sorting out a funeral. You know, it was a lot for me to do. I'd never done anything like that before. Sorting a funeral out, and the flowers, and the hall, and the food, the cards and stuff. It was a lot to do, and I think it put life in perspective for me. I mean, I'm nowhere near my mum's age. I mean, let's be honest. My mum was 86 when she passed, so you know, there's a massive difference. 30 years difference between us, but it has changed my life with my mum not being around. And you know, that's what I did. I looked after my mum for all that time. I was there in her house 6 or 7 years every day, 3 to 4 times a day, and suddenly she's not there anymore. But I know where you're coming from, Pete, and I'm saying the same as you now. Where do we call it an end? You know, where do we stop? You know, most of you have seen my room. You know, I've been collecting for many years, just like Pete. You know, me and Pete's been good mates for a long time on here. He was probably one of my first mates I met on YouTube, and back in the day, a long time ago now, and we got talking on YouTube because of the collecting, and we've been good friends ever since. And you know, but you know, I can't go on. I'm exactly the same as Pete. You know, I think me hearing Pete today saying what he said, you know, made me think myself, you know, that, I mean, I'm coming to an end anyway. I have to come to an end. I haven't, like Pete said, I ain't got anybody to leave this to. I got a son and a daughter. They don't want it. You know, God knows what they'll do if I pass suddenly, trying to work out where all this goes, which boxes the figures go in. I don't want to leave that for them to do that. So I will keep going for a while. Nothing major. And then I'm just going to stop all of a sudden, either the end of this year, beginning of next, and I'm finished. And then once I do stop, that will be it. There'll be nothing. You know, I won't be looking on eBay no more, because there's no point in looking, because at the end of the day, if you're looking on eBay, it means you want to buy. So, you know, I will delete my watch list of all the Bruce Lee stuff I have on there, which is probably 6 or 7 pages of stuff on there now, which I'm watching. Some of it been on there for months and months and months. I've just never got around to buying it. And, you know, what can I say? You know, I was reading some of the comments today on Pete's Facebook, and a lot of people are other collectors as well, who I'm friends with. I can't remember who, you know, on there, Steve Wicks, John Negrone and that, they was commenting on there, and other guys, you know, if I forgot your name, you know, I've had, I can't remember everybody's name, and I think most people are, I mean, none of us are getting any younger. unfortunately, and maybe if we was a lot younger we wouldn't be coming to this decision, but I think as you get older, you know, you put things in perspective and realise, unfortunately, there's more things in life more important than collecting. You know, for me now, it's holidays and that, you know, I'm going to California again in August with my partner and my 2 kids. It's going to be an expensive holiday. It's cost quite a few grand to go. And I've been there before, as you know, and it's been my last time now to California. And I've got other places I want to go. I want to go to Florida side, which I've not been. I want to go to New York side and do Martha's Vineyard and travel. You know, when I'm in New York, I'm hoping to meet up with Hector and maybe Charles in that when I'm there, and some of the other guys. And that'll be a one-off for me going to New York, so it'd be good to meet everybody for the first time. And you know, my dream holiday is Hawaii, and hopefully one day I'll get to go there as well. And that's it really. But I see where you're coming from, Pete, and we'll always be good mates regardless of the collecting. We'll always have a chat on a phone, or mess it on a video link and that. We'll always have a chat regardless of who stops and who don't stop. And I've met some good people on Facebook, and not just on Facebook, Bruce collectors all over the world, and they'll always be good friends. Even some of them I've never met, but I still class them as good friends. You know, I've not really had any hassles with anybody on there, and everybody's pretty damn good. And so that's it for me today. I'm got to get myself moving. I'm going to a cinema later on in about an hour to watch the new Elvis movie. So I just wanted to do this video before I leave. So I'm just gonna get the phone down a minute and turn the music up a fraction. As you can hear, the Bruce is playing in the background, as usual. That's my door there, the entrance, look. That's a little bit outside, as you can see. But there we go. Well, you've all seen it hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times. So there's no point in me showing you it again. Me being silly. So well done, guys, and thanks very much for watching today. And if I do any more, which I probably will do a couple more before I finish. And cheers to everybody, and I will see you all again probably in a month or so. So thanks for watching. God bless you all, and peace.